Không đâu, đây. Đây. Thò tay hái như này. Thò tay hái như này.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Còn để ngược
Yeah?
đây. Đây. Phải cầm bút quay xuống như này các bạn, không quay lên. Đây, quay bút xuống như này.
Anh quay ra để chính chị sang hái cùng theo anh.
I don't understand.
Đây, này.
Đây này, ngửa thế này này nhá, ngửa luồn xuống tay thế này này. Đấy, thì nó dễ hái. Đấy, ngửa luồn.
Yeah, like this.
Vẫn hái cầm bút lên trên.
Nhìn này. Đấy, đây na, hái chậm đây nhá. Đấy, này. Đúng rồi.
Like that.
Chị để đấy, đám với cho hái đi đấy. Anh được kề nữa.
So finally, my work was done. After picking tea leaves, the local people in here clear the weeds away and add fertilizers for the plants to be ready to pick later. I have done some weeding before, back in my garden back home, so I'm confident that I can do this work.
Just whistle while you work, and cheerfully together we can.
Well, we just completed my first task, which was in this field over here, picking the fresh green tea leaves. Now the second task that I have is to go into this field opposite this one, and with this hoe, I'm guessing just break up the dirt in between the plants to kill off the weeds, I think. So I'm just gonna follow her and see what happens.
Cầu làm cỏ là mình làm phải là làm từng bước một, làm sạch sẽ cho cỏ nó nổi lên cho nó chết đi. Xong sau đó cỏ nó chết rồi thì mình sẽ cày xới lại, xong bắt đầu mình sẽ cho phân vào để chăm sóc cây chè.
I don't like this job. Especially sandals are not the best attire. My feet are a little dirty.
Just whistle while you work, and cheerfully together we can tidy up the place.
Getting tired.
So merry do.
But I must work.
It won't take
We need to make tea. People need their tea.
help you set the pace. And as you sweep the room, imagine that the broom is someone that you love, and soon you'll find her dancing to the tune. When hearts are high, the time will fly, so whistle while you work.
I am tired now. I've been working over there and over there and over there. And plus, it's starting to get a little stormy out. It looks like it's going to rain soon. So I'm going to go this way, see if there's anything else for me to do.
Just whistle while you work, and cheerfully together we can tidy up the place. So hum a merry tune.
Thì anh Mac làm thế là mình thấy cũng quá là tốt rồi. Nào cũng sạch sẽ gọn gàng.
Residents told me that the time for collecting tea and selling it to the company that had been gathered today is around 5 p.m. All of the tea leaves are gathered to weigh and then carried to the factory. I don't know how many tea leaves I picked, but compared to others, I must say that it's not a lot.
The time has come to put the leaves that everyone picked into this truck here, and I have significantly less than everyone else, but I was doing other work. I hoed the ground and I learned how to do it. So let's put it in.
Nếu mà anh Mac mà hái như thế thì bây giờ là chè Việt Nam, nếu mà công ty cân ý là cứ 4.500 một cân thì anh cân lên được bao nhiêu thì anh tính tiền bấy nhiêu. Với cái số lượng như anh Mac làm như kia thì chắc chỉ được khoảng, nếu mà tính ra tiền Việt Nam chắc chỉ được 7 đến 8.000.
Let's empty out the leaves and then weigh the basket again to see how much it is.
Đổ lên.
One kilogram. It's my designer handbag, as you can see, Dolce & Gabbana, is a little too heavy. I shouldn't have requested a reweigh of the empty basket, but oh well. I made 5,000 dong.
Yêu cầu là chè phải đảm bảo không dập nát. Nói chung là không dập nát mà không được chở quá tải các thứ đấy, để về cho nó đảm bảo được cái sản phẩm về công ty, cho nó làm được ra cái chất lượng tốt hơn đi.
Well, now that everyone has piled their leaves into the truck that you currently are inside of, they tell me it's about a ton of tea leaves sitting in there. I'm not sure if it's actually a ton or 2 tons. I don't know how heavy a tea leaf is. I just don't have the answers for you. But maybe we'll find out when we get to the factory, because that is the next step. So follow us there, and we'll see you inside.
When I was riding on the top of the truck full of tea leaves, I was actually a bit scared. I felt like I was going to sink into the tea leaves like it was a pit of quicksand. Also, getting on and off was scary as well. I was almost certain I was going to fall off, but luckily I did not.
We've made it to the factory, and it's really loud in here. And behind you guys right now, it looks like they're drawing out the leaves, and I'm currently on a large scale where they're weighing the tea leaves on the truck. And I better get off so my own personal weight does not count towards the weight of the tea leaves. So there's a nice ladder on this side here. I'm not very good at tiny little ladders.
A common myth about tea is the belief that different types of tea, black tea, white tea, and green tea, are produced from different types of tea plants, when in fact, all types are produced from the same plant, and the differences between them come from the different ways of producing the tea. With black tea, the leaves picked from the tea plants are spread out over mats to dry out in the sun. Another method for drying the leaves is to blow warm, hot air all over them. In the drying phase, the leaves lose about 60% of their moisture.
These smell a little bit different than the other tea leaves. I'm not a tea connoisseur by any means, but it smells a little bit fresher, you could say, so hence being more expensive.
Quy trình xuất chè của công ty chè Mộc Châu thì là bắt đầu là nguyên liệu thu hái từ ngoài đồng về, và sau đó được bảo quản trên hộc héo, và sau đó bảo quản hộc héo xong sẽ đưa vào công nghệ, chúng ta sẽ xào diệt men. Sau đó xào diệt men xong sẽ đưa sang vò xong sẽ sấy.
The process of rolling the leaves has the purpose of releasing the liquids found in the leaf in order to allow the fermentation and oxidization of the leaf to begin. During the leaves' fermentation process, the enzymes within the leaves are bound to the oxygen in the air. This process causes the leaves to blacken, and this is what creates the typical flavor of the tea leaf. The last step is dividing dried tea. This work takes a lot of time because they have to do it by hand without any machines.
You have to grab a chunk like that.